Oh yeah. All right. What is going on, everybody? Willis here with Heavy Meta Gaming. For those that don't know, I haven't posted on YouTube in a long time. Simply because every video I was making was basically a video that served no purpose. It was basically just me ranting into the camera about why I don't enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh and this and that. And it's like, there's already people that have made videos like that, and it's just like, for the longest time, I legitimately like fell out of love with Yu-Gi-Oh simply because I didn't enjoy playing the game anymore, especially the current modern format of it, the only format really that people care about, I guess. But then, like, I was like, okay, I'll trade in all of my good playable staples and, racked up close to like probably 500, 600-ish dollars in trade value, and I'll go start collecting Starlight rares because, well, I want to have a Starlight rare collection that holds value. And yeah, I think we all know how that went. Konami decided to reprint some of the cards that were in Starlight Rarity in a more accessible rarity called Quarter Century Secret Rare, which is really annoying. And then I was like, okay, fine. That was kind of like the nail in the coffin, and I didn't want to have anything to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! And despite now having a card shop, um, unfortunately, just because it's someone else's yam, I can't yuck it. So I do need to have Yu-Gi-Oh product. And actually, I've been building a lot of the GOAT format decks, which is basically 2005 to 2002 era of Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's really fun because there's not a giant paragraph of stuff to read and figure out how to actually play the simulator. It's literally like, hey, the card says discard a card, draw a card, or draw a card, or destroy all traps, and you're like, got it. Like, it makes sense. It allows for both players to have a little bit of back and forth in actual games. So that's really what I've been looking forward to, is actually getting some people into the card shop and playing GOAT. So for those that don't know, I am co-owner of a place called Heavy Meta Gaming. Um, you won't find us on Facebook because of the term meta is in our name and we just keep getting zucked. So that's real fun, even though the website's still called Facebook. Um, I think there's someone else on that page that has Heavy Meta Gaming, like LLC or something, but they are completely inactive. So I have a feeling it's just because the term meta is in our business name. Therefore, Facebook's like, hey, you can't have meta in your name, and it's just stupid. So I mean, fuck that website. So you can find us on Instagram, and you can follow our personal pages as well. I'll try to link those down below. We're kind of bad about posting on social media. We're both kind of like adults, but we need to be posting every day on Instagram at least because that's what we have to use. Like, it'd be cool to use Facebook and have events made and stuff, but gotta do the Instagram. So again, we are Heavy Meta Gaming. We are associated with the Portal compound. If you're not familiar with what Portal is, it how to describe it? I say compound because there's multiple businesses within Portal. So you have Hidden Room Studio, which shares the same parking lot. It's a separate building. It's a full-on music recording studio. Our buddy Pat runs it. It's fucking awesome. Then Portal itself, in the front, you have Rocker Built. And then there's Portal that's in between the art gallery space and Rocker Built. Portal is the music venue side with a full-on functioning bar and outdoor patio, and food trucks can come in, and it's amazing. It's amazing. And then there's the front side, basically, which is called Art Portal, and that is where we are located. We're located in the third building, kind of there on the corner. You can see us from the street. It's great. We got natural lighting, as you see, going on. And yeah, it's a very secure location. Now, I'm very aware. I'm very aware. I'm not naive to the fact that, like, this part of town, we're in the Portland part of town, like on the cusp of like where it begins. Um, I know. I know the area is not glamorous. In fact, just today I saw like kind of just like a homeless dude walking around just yelling into the void. And I'm like, damn, that's what that's what people do sometimes. But for the most part, this place is immensely secured. Like, you can't even get into the building unless we're here to buzz you in and stuff like that. And there's cameras all over this place. It's pretty insane. But for the most part, I've been coming out here for a little over like 2 years, going to hardcore shows, punk shows, rock shows, whatever, and like I've always felt fine to park in the neighborhood and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, we do share space with the art gallery side of Portal. It's called Art Portal, and that's where we will have our table set up. So if you go on our Instagram page, you can see the picture where we have potentially a full-on bar we can have open for coffee or alcohol. This I think Pokemon. If you run Pokemon events, you can't have alcohol on the premises. So it's like, hey, just walk down the hall and go on the venue side, and you can keep your drinks over there. Go drink over there, but then come back and play. So, but we can have upwards to like probably 8+ tables or so. We can fit like probably max 40-ish people comfortably, which is really cool. So the big move for us is to get recognized as an LGS through a distributor, which I think we're in the process of going with Southern Hobby out of Nashville. I believe we're able to get Flesh and Blood products, and from there we should be able to get Pokemon and Magic without having to go through the same process we went through with Flesh and Blood. So that's really cool. So we'll have, official promos and pre-release kits sent to us, and I don't know how much money we got to spend or how much product we have to order in order to keep our distribution. I don't know, but like we're kind of a small storefront. So if we order a crap load of product, we can only show so much of it. Like we have one slat wall and four display cases and a cabinet display case. We just need more shelving on the wall if that's the case, if we have to order like cases of booster boxes and stuff like that. But it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to being an official store. I think that's what's going to bring people out to this area and just kind of understand like, hey, this isn't just some glorified pop-up shop. It's not just like some storage unit where we're selling stuff out of. Like, it's a legit business. We want to be not so much competition to the other card shops. We kind of just want to do our thing and have fun and like build a community that actually cares about just having fun and playing cardboard games, not being so sweaty, this and that. Like, especially on this side of town, in the Portland area of like West Louisville, like there's nothing like this unless you go across the bridge and you go see our friends at Pearl Street Coffee and Gaming, or you go to like some like mom and pop comic book place where you can play on like their one table they have. Like this is a full on like cool experience that people can partake, and we really want to collaborate with a lot of musicians. Myself and my business partner Jordan, we're both heavy metal vocalists, so that is why we call it heavy meta. It's a little play on words with the term meta gaming and stuff like that. So we want to collab with other musicians to come in here and play and just kind of bridge the gap between music and trading card enthusiasts. There's most of my friends who are in bands or that like trading cards, they also like music. So there's already a lot of similarity overlaps there. And yeah, it's just really exciting. I just want to make this quick little video to kind of just, throw the word out there and let you guys know that I may or may not be more active on YouTube. I'm not sure what you guys would want to see. Maybe you want questions as far as like, how does one even become a card store? I mean, you can go through the whole Google and YouTube and find other people who've made those videos, but my only piece of advice, if you're going to start a card store, first and foremost, if this space wasn't available, we wouldn't care to have a brick and mortar. Like, if you're going to do a card store, if you just want to sell cards, just do it online. You have TCG Player, you have Instagram, you have Facebook Marketplace, you have eBay and Amazon. Like, you have all these different outlets through the internet, and yeah, you're gonna eat fees, right? They're gonna hit you with 10%, 13%, whatever fees on whatever you sell, and then there's the cost of shipping, which they're pretty good about letting you build in a shipping cost. At least on TCG Player, you get like $1.20 to ship a card, so that covers the cost of shipping out a card. So people have to pay that, whatever. But selling online, you don't have to eat so much overhead as far as rent. And for us, we have a really good deal on this spot, and with where it's at and what it's associated with, it was like, okay, we should at least give this a shot. So But yeah, my only advice is like if you're trying to do a retail business, if you can do it online, do it from home, do that. Do that. You can do Facebook Marketplace and deal with people who probably will say, "Yeah, I'll buy that stuff and meet up with you," and then ghost you. But like, or you just go through a professional service like eBay or TCG Player, Amazon, and then you just eat the fees, and it just is what it is, and then you got to pay your taxes. Always pay your fucking taxes, because you want to play by the rules. You want to play by the rules, unless you are a millionaire and can afford lawyers to battle against the system. But with that, yeah, we'll hopefully be posting more content on YouTube and on Instagram and all that of what we got going on. We have weekly events of Pokemon on Fridays. We might play more Yu-Gi-Oh on Friday and go format, and we're going to teach people to play the card games, and anything you want to learn to play or anything you want to play, you want to bring in a board game and play, dude, have at it. So with that, thank you for watching. If there's anything else you want me to talk about, you can comment below, ask your questions, or just say congratulations on opening up a store, Godspeed, you dumb, but whatever. So that again, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Peace.